Meow. Meow.
Hello, hello.
Meow.
My, what have we here? What a surprise, what a surprise.
Meow,
Hello, hello. Also, hello, Croc. And also, goodbye, Croc.
Hello and goodbye, Croc. Alright, we sound fine.
Have a good day as well.
Hello, people. It's us, Two Bros Game, and I'm your host, Sugar Bro.
I'm your the host, Older Bro.
And we are back shiny hunting for Wooloo, where I actually forgot to get the counter up. So let me get it. And it is up. Hello, Mr. B. Okay, so we are now egg hunting Wooloo. So every 5 streams, we're going to switch methods on only Wooloo. We do not have another hunt because we're going to be moving on to Scarlet and Violet. This is our way of getting there as quick as we can.
My bet, guys, is that we will not get to Scarlet and Violet until 2024.
No, it's not going to be that bad.
I predict that Younger Bro is going to be on this egg hunt for 9,000 eggs.
Anyway, Sobble and the starters are just some of the hardest egg hunts. Like, Wooloo is common. I guarantee one within the next 5 streams. Hello, Gup Do. And no, we do not play Pokemon Sleep. In fact,
I watch videos when I sleep, so I can't play Pokemon Sleep.
Yeah, I don't really have a desire to play Pokemon Sleep. Also, my counter will... Okay, the timer will start once I hatch the first egg.
Yeah.
But, we do not do Pokemon Sleep.
No.
Like, will I play it eventually? Maybe.
Unlikely.
But if I did, I'd only do 1 season of it because of how hard it would be to record that game.
Yeah.
Because most of that game, you have to be asleep for that game to work.
Yeah.
Or at least put the phone asleep.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about it, but it's called Pokemon Sleep for a reason.
Yeah. Bah. But no, Mr. B, yeah, we'll pay you to endure our suffering if we ever hire you, and not a day sooner.
Okay, guys, so we're looking for a brown sheepy still. We need our brown sheepy. We need Cleveland sheepy!
It's not even brown, it's black.
That shit looks brown to me.
I'd say that's a little bit, distorted. It's pretty black. Regardless. It's dark chocolate.
They call me Cleveland Brown for a reason. I'm surprised that joke has not been made in the Cleveland show or
That's too on the nose.
Family Guy. But I think Azers did that.
Yeah, that is too on the nose. Oh yeah, I think I remembered the thing the other day that I was talking about. That I was annoyed at. Yeah. But it was about River City Girls. So,
a blessed creature.
Wooloo is a very blessed creature. Unfortunately, it is so timid we can't find its shiny. But
yeah, we are over 2,000 encounters.
Yeah, like I said,
but that was wild
9,000 encounters. I'm betting 9,000.
No.
Younger Bro is going to have infinitely bad luck on this encounter because the game does not want him to move on. If he promised to continue for one more hunt in this game, we would get it immediately. But because this is the last one, it is going to take forever.
But this isn't the last time. We are also getting
game
another
doesn't care.
Shiny Wooloo.
You're not focusing on it. It's going to punish you.
Anyway, what were you saying?
So I was the thing I was frustrated about the other day that I couldn't remember what was actually the River City Girls post that I posted.
Okay.
About the episode where we fought Ken, because I was like, in the post I was like, okay, this actually does annoy me, because the game insists that Ken is like terrible and super weak, because he has the cutscene and says, "I'll do it myself," and then you hit him once and he loses. Which is like, okay, yes, that makes perfect sense. Except the previous part of the fight was you fighting him. You don't actually fight the brothers. The brothers are an obstacle to get in your way. You still fight Ken. So it's like, yeah, I would also die in one hit too if I got hit 100 times before that one hit. Like...
Oh, you, what is it called when you don't shiny hunt with the shiny charm?
Torturing yourself?
I mean, that was one way to describe it, but I think there's a specific name for it.
Never heard of it.
I think it's just a no charm.
I've heard it always as torturing yourself.
So yeah, good luck with that. I'd say if you want to complete your decks quickly, then you would Wonder Trade. Well, I say quickly. It'll still take you about a month.
Yeah.
Or just do what I do and buy both games.
I mean, that's also fair.
Yeah, I only buy both games, A, for the channel, and B, to trade myself the exclusives.
Yeah.
That way I don't have to ask friends for them. Why do you think my friends ask me for them?
Oh, you're Masudoing. Well, yeah, it's still not full odds, but it's like, it's half odds or something. Like, I can't remember.
It's still good with, even with no charm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the shiny charm and I'm doing the Masuda method.
Which means that he still isn't going to find it.
But
because this game hates him.
I don't think I can change the settings of this hunt. Nope. So it doesn't even know I'm doing an egg hunt.
Yeah, whatever. We're not making this list to be perfectly accurate to whatever stupid settings A-Drive put into this damn app. We're doing it just to catalog how long it took us. So it doesn't matter to us if it was 1,000 egg hunts or 1,000 wild hunts. It's 1,000. A 1,000 is 1,000, no matter what type.
But yeah, Wooloo's getting up there with Snum.
Yep.
But that's because we were wild hunting.
Yep. Again, game's punishing you.
The game punished me enough with Snom.
It didn't. It clearly didn't.
Like, Snom was the longest hunt I've done for the channel so far.
Yep. And you'll do again. How many streams was Snom?
Don't remember.
Well, I suppose I can check.
Like, I don't doubt Wooloo could beat it, but I also just doubt I won't get at least one within the next 5 streams.
Looks like Snom was last year, so let me switch to last year.
Okay, guys, just so I can accurately know how many eggs I have in the party, I'm going to add 1 to the counter. So instead of 2,134 encounters, we are right now at 1,135. I think I said that wrong.
That doesn't seem right.
What? Anyway, I added just 1 encounter to the counter. That's all I did. That way I can add the counter every 5 and it be an even number, and that way I don't check
Oh no, I guess that
my
makes
party
sense.
as much.
Okay, that makes sense. The number didn't make sense because it was too high and there wasn't previous videos, and I was like, right, because we didn't start keeping videos until last year, like midway through, so there aren't going to be videos. 17. There were 17 streams of it.
Favorite shiny? Gardevoir is probably my number one. And Meloetta might be tied with Gardevoir. And Older Bro doesn't do favorites.
Yeah, I really don't. I think every Pokemon is either good or bad.
Like, there is a
Just-
reason right now why Mega Gardevoir EX from Generations is my number one chase card at this moment. Like, it looks like I've never wanted any other EX card more than that card.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if I have to give a choice, I don't think the answer should be Mew, but it seems like Mew enjoys me, so whether I enjoy Mew or not.
There is a really, really nice shiny gold Mew card that was in one of the last Sword and Shield sets.
Yeah.
I can't remember which set it was. I do not think it was Fusion Strike.
By the way, guys, we have been having some internet issues today, so if the internet has any problems or goes out entirely at any point, that'd be why. You should not expect us to come back today if that happens.
Yeah,
'Cause
guys.
it's just been really bad for the last 7 hours.
So, the Wi-Fi was out for this area, and they said it was going to come on at 10:30. It didn't come on until about 2:30.
Yeah, somebody suggested that they might have meant 10:30 p.m. Because we never actually, I was never told a.m. I was just told 10:30. So it could have been 10:30 at night.
I don't play the TCG, but I do collected cards. My favorite.
Yeah,
shiny
same
is
here.
Espeon. Yeah, we're all in the same boat. We don't play it. We just collect it.
Yeah. Which reminds me, I need to set up my personal Facebook again.
Yeah.
Because I realized that it may not be a good idea for me to, because you know how I do my go out and buy people's collections of cards, like from like Facebook Marketplace or something like that. I go out and physically pick them up.
Yep.
I realized that might not be a good idea for me to do as Two Bros Game Night. Given that that's literally me going as Two Bros Game Night to the event.
Some of my shipping stuff is younger bro.
Well, yeah, but you're not physically going there and getting the item as Two Bros Game Night. I would be literally going to the person and being like, yes, I am older bro from Two Bros Game Night. And it's like, that's maybe not wise.
I mean,
so, given that
just get your mask eventually.
Well, no.
And you
Look,
could
do
it
you
again.
look? Facebook like marketplace things already have that the aura of like, oh, you could just show up and they could just rob you.
I mean, eBay has
So,
the same thing.
Yes, but I don't think it would help my image to go to one of those meetups in a mask. So, for many reasons, I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, you're right.
So, I think I need to get my... I think I need to remake my personal Facebook specifically for that.
Also, I guess the worst thing you could do on eBay is, like, you scam people. Like, you don't provide the product and you just get the money.
And eBay's pretty good about refunding those things. It's like, you didn't receive a product. So what
Except
are we
for that
to do?
one time when you sold something.
Yes. Well, no, that's the thing. That was absolutely eBay's fault. Because eBay, I sold an item, and then eBay directed me to not ship it, but I had already shipped it. So I had to pay the post office a fee to get it back from them, because it hadn't gone out that day. I just literally shipped it that day. And then they told me that I could relist the item and not pay fees on that relisting. I then relisted it. I paid fees on it, according to them, or I should have paid fees on them, so they tried to charge me for those fees. And then they also tried to claim when I objected to paying those fees, based on their statements, that I should have just sent the item anyways, and they would have covered me. And it's like, then why didn't you just fucking say that in the first email? Why didn't you say in the first email, if you have not shipped this, do not ship it. If you have already shipped it, do not worry. eBay will cover you in the event that this is fraudulent, and you will recover the amount that you sold it for regardless. But they didn't say that, so I was like, fuck you. So, that was absolutely their fault for not clearly saying up front in the original email, if you have already sent this, don't worry.
Be happy.
Yeah, because then I would have earned, I literally would have earned $100 more on the item, because I lost $100 reselling it. And wouldn't have had to pay the fees, which I actually still haven't paid.
I like that.
Yeah, online marketplaces suck. So that's why I don't do. It's funny because that other eBay account is actually still banned. They've stopped trying to collect the fees from me because it's literally like $5 worth of fees or something stupid. And I'm like, and they sent collection agencies after me, and I literally just sent them a transcript of like, here's what happened. And then the second one, I was like, here's what happened. And also, please refer to the first collection agency. I'm not paying these fees. They fucked up. And I haven't heard back from them since. And they've kept the account closed. I just have a different account now. I actually still sell shit on eBay Marketplace. So, like, they clearly don't care that much about the fees. It's not like they're IP banning me or something.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think they could IP ban me because I'm pretty sure I sold that item at the other house. So I think I'd have a different IP address. So they actually could have IP banned me and it wouldn't matter because we moved since then. So either way, I'm not paying their shitty fees because they fucked up. And B, I still sell shit on eBay Marketplace occasionally.
Yeah. Unfortunately, if you want to get older sets, the Marketplace is the only.
Yeah, you
place
have to.
really
You
get
basically
'em.
have to buy out people's sets, go on the Marketplace and do that. Like you either have to do it in person,
Or you have
yeah.
to find, like, good luck finding
Yeah.
card-specific shops.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
Like, I only know of 2 that are even remotely close to us, and that's TCG,
Yeah.
and I think it's called A&C Games or something like that.
Yeah, never heard of it.
And they are only cards. They're not games or anything like that. I mean,
I can't believe there's any card-only shops left. Like that seems.
It's new. It's,
That-
it's been up for about...
Oh, it's very new shop.
Yes,
I can't
very
believe
new.
that they're profitable
Like
on any level.
It's been up there for about 3 months now.
Yeah, like I can't believe that's profitable.
Well, actually,
Well, okay, hold on. This
5
is a
months now.
physical business.
This is
or
a physical business.
That yeah, I can't believe that's profitable. Even GameStop started offering all kinds of like merch and stuff because they realized games weren't profitable.
So it's cards and collectibles, and
okay, so it's GameStop.
it has no games at all. It is
Well, then
just
what's
like
so it's just
Funko
cards.
Pops,
It's
like
just cards.
figurines and Funko Pop, like
Okay,
cards.
so it's GameStop without games.
Yes.
It's just stop.
So what's even cooler is father knew the guy who owned that place, and I actually met him.
Yeah.
So one of these days, yeah, pay attention to our TikTok, guys, because one of these days I want to film myself opening cards there.
Yeah, it's stop. Yeah, it's card stop.
Like, guys, if you haven't checked it out, I opened Pokemon cards at our local GameStop not too long ago. That's on our TikTok. It's not going to be on the channel. Go check it out when you can.
Yeah.
It was filmed kind of badly.
Because
but-
you filmed it at a GameStop without proper equipment.
No, it's just our friend Roger. He didn't get too close to the cards.
Gotcha. That's the thing. The funny thing is because that camera is a recorder, we can
could
do.
Just take.
That's what I'm saying. We can do in-person events and literally just. We could even bring the clamp and just manually set it, or just record it steady hand. So like we literally can do that.
We probably just recorded standing.
It's like we can do that. That's possible.
But Like, we can just use our phones.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's much easier to just
People-
get
so,
video off the
This is
phones.
something that pissed me off when I was trying to find that camera. I typed in like, could you please provide me could you provide me links to a good camera for recording trading card openings or box openings? And people kept being like, just use your phone. It's got a great camera. It's like, but I don't want a phone camera. I want a dedicated fucking camera.
Yeah, like, Unlisted Leaf, Leonhardt, and I think PokeRev use, like, Nyko.
Yeah, they use an actual camera, and we use a camcorder, so it's like we're not high end, but
It's definitely an improvement over the last camera.
yeah, it's better than the webcam. And the webcam wasn't even that bad. It's just that it had issues where we couldn't have the quality correct.
But yeah, guys, if we're doing a specific search for something, I will try to include those TikTok videos in whatever search I'm doing. But if it's an older video, I might not. It has to be, like, around the same time. So there are exclusive TikTok openings. I do, like, smaller openings for our TikTok. And guys, I've pulled some decent stuff, mainly from Brilliant Stars, but decent. And for the GameStop opening, I was opening Scarlet and Violet Paldea Evolved, and I pulled one of the hardest cards in the set, and I didn't even know it at the time. Like, I just recently found out that Grusha Full Art is one of the hardest cards to pull, and it's not even rated on that rate list.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The I don't understand how those rate lists are generated, because like I've looked at some of the you talked about like
I think the rate list is generated.
Has the
on,
card
like,
was the card I was talking about
popularity.
earlier?
Huh?
Was that in the video that's coming up?
Mhm.
Okay. Like, yeah, the card that you recently pulled that was hard to find. That one I looked up in like on the site that I price cards on, like on my actual collection site. And that card is like the most expensive in that set, or like one of the top 5 most expensive in that set. But it's not on the pull
Yeah,
list.
it's
So I'm like, I don't understand how they generate those pull lists.
The pull list is popularity. It is based on popularity. Because, like, the Radiant Charizard was on the pull rate for Crown Zenith. And it's not even in the top 10, like, hardest cards to pull. Like, it says it is, but it's not. Like, I could probably open 30 packs of Crown Zenith and be guaranteed 1 Radiant Charizard.
Okay, well, I'm never opening that window again.
Yeah, it says 1 in 50 packs, which I think is, nah. I've seen people open far less and get, like, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I've actually not opened many Crown Zenith packs. Same with Champion's Path. I've only opened about 40 packs for Champion's Path. And I pulled the Rainbow Rare Piers and Shiny Charizard, which I beat Unlisted Leaf on because it took him roughly over 700 packs to pull the Shiny Charizard, and he never pulled Rainbow Rare Piers. So
I'm gonna have to figure this out. I was gonna try to clamp it to the window, because that's the only thing I could figure out how to clamp it to. Problem being that I can't. So I'm like, great. Now I have to figure out how to clamp this so that we can put the... Because I don't want to put this on the desk because it keeps vibrating too much.
not sure if there's anywhere else we can put it.
Well, that's the problem, because I think there isn't at the moment. So, I'll look into it.
Eventually, our setup is going to be a tripod with a camera looking down at the map. Dun, 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 dun. Me.
Ah.
Oh, by the way, so Mortal Kombat once again has posted yet another trailer confirming Geras. And Geras was in the last game, and he was on the bad guy's side. It has been flipped. Because apparently he is the guardian of the Hourglass, which I didn't know that. And now he's kind of on the main character's side.
Okay. I know this is going to be hard for you to know. I know literally nothing about Mortal Kombat. So I appreciate the lore you give, but I just want you to know.
About it.
I know. I'm just letting you know that I cannot provide extra commentary in here because I have no idea who any of these people are.
Yeah, guys. So
I barely understand who like the main characters are. Like, and I mean like literally the main two people, like one villain and one guy.
Yeah, Older Bro was not there when I played Mortal Kombat 11 for the channel.
Yep.
We will be replaying it fairly soon.
Soon-ish.
That way Older Bro can be there for it.
Yep.
But yeah, guys, the new Mortal Kombat game coming out. Very excited for it. They said they weren't going to do another one, but don't ever believe them until it's been like 10 plus years.
Well, here's the thing. Don't even believe them in that, because like,
Yeah,
actually, that
Pokemon
maybe
Snap
I was
is
gonna
a good
say maybe that's a good
example.
thing to talk about right now. Right now is probably one of. So, Nintendo's gotten a lot of backlash over the years.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of like, people constantly begging for like, hey, we really liked Pokemon Snap. You should make a new Pokemon Snap game, and they didn't, and people kept complained for over 10 years. And eventually they finally get to the point where they're just like, fuck it, make a game. And they make a new game, and it was wildly popular.
It was so good.
It was a very good game. Greatly enjoyed it. Because that's been something that's been happening in the background for a lot of Nintendo franchises. They've kind of stopped doing side games. Or more specifically, I guess,
They still do Mystery Dungeons.
they still do only the best side games. And they say if it's
Ranger.
not... That's what I'm saying. They stop doing Ranger entirely. They just don't make new Ranger games. Ranger's dead. They stop making Pokemon
Rumble.
Battle. Yeah, Rumble. That was the one I was thinking of.
Well,
Pokemon Rumble.
I
Dead.
give Rumble some time because Rumble had a 3DS game.
Yeah, but that's been over 8 years, I think, at this point. It's been a long time.
I think Rumble was...
But,
Well, okay. First they had Rumble, then it was Rumble U. That was the next game
no,
after...
Rumble U was after Rumble Blast.
Sorry, I meant Rumble
Yeah,
Blast.
so they had
So
Rumble U.
Blast, then Rumble U, and then Rumble World, which was on the 3DS. Also.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, Rumble World's the third game.
Yeah.
Sort of.
So they...
Not
but,
really,
But, like,
actually,
that
whatever.
franchise is kind of dead.
I still think Rumble could come back.
It could, but for now it's dead. There's no indication it's coming back in the future.
Detective Pikachu is finally
Detective
continuing.
Pikachu's continuing, so that one's still good. Troze arguably is dead. Puzzle.
Shuffle.
Yeah,
is still
Shuffle
a thing.
is
I think
a
it's
thing.
Still, I don't know if it's still being updated.
Yeah.
I think it's done.
So like
I
that
can't
that
confirm.
franchise is unclear.
Like, I'm actively playing Shuffle right now, and I don't know how far it goes.
Yeah. So that one's a mystery. Colosseum dead.
Yeah, Coliseum and XD.
What's a Conquest was a one-off, so that's
Yeah, Conquest was a really
Yes.
long game.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Nintendo kind of killed off all their long-running spin-offs for Pokemon, except for Mystery Dungeon, and then kind of just turned them into one-off games, where it's like, we're gonna do a Conquest game, and if that's good, we're not making another one. We don't care.
Would love to see an open world Ranger game because I think it would work really well for Ranger.
Yeah. But that's, anyways, the thing I was saying was that's been something they've been kind of doing across the board. Of like, for a lot of their franchises, they've kind of stopped doing side games in a series and started just doing side games as a one-off, and then they do another side game that's unrelated to the first side game. Shuffle is even kind of like that. It's not really a Troze sequel. It's a different game like Troze, but it's close enough that I don't
Troze
care.
actually did have a sequel.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
I was gonna say there was like one
but
sequel.
it was for X and Y.
Yeah.
And it was digital only.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, whatever.
So yeah, Troze actually did continue.
But yeah, so it's like, but anyways, all that to say, they've been doing that across the board with all their franchises, and I'm hoping that with a few of the recent announcements, they're starting to change. They're trying to pivot back, because like they made a new Pokemon Snap game. It was wildly successful. I hope that means that Namco Bandai gets to make more of those games, because those were fun games. They've just recently announced they're porting Super Mario RPG. They're completely redoing they're redoing the games. It's not a port, but it's like, it's an actual new version of the game.
Yeah.
So, that means that game, which people have been desperately asking for, like, new games of for years, finally gets around.
As a side note, Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages is now on Switch through that emulator.
Yeah, but it's still the same graphics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't care. That's one of the things. It's like, yeah, they exist, but I don't want to pay for.
I know.
For
I'm
the
just
service
saying,
just to
if
get it.
I wanted to, I could play them at any time.
So, but anyways, but yeah, so like,
I'm just waiting for the Pokemon games.
so, but the thing I was gonna say was they are bringing that franchise back, and I hope that leads to new games, especially since there's only 3 Mario RPG franchises, and 2 of them are now dead. Well, okay, one of them is dead. That's Mario and Luigi, because the company went bankrupt. Paper Mario is a corpse of its original self and hasn't made a good game in, like, 20 years at this point.
Yeah, but I still have a feeling Paper Mario might continue.
It'll continue, but it's one of those things where the games keep happening, but they're not improvements. Like, they're doing what Nintendo normally is very good at. Nintendo is very good at taking cool ideas and making fun games out of them. The problem is that's not what people want out of Paper Mario. What they want out of Paper Mario is an RPG with Mario characters in paper form. So it's like, yeah, they had an interesting battle system in the new one. I still haven't played it, but they have an interesting battle system. But I don't want an interesting battle system. What I want is characters like Goombella back.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, so I'm probably going to be playing the newer Paper Mario games, and older bro's going to be playing a lot of the older ones.
Here's the thing. I'm not committed to that yet.
Like, there are some new games
I
that older
still
bro will
want
play.
to play the new one, but
The newest one?
yeah, but that is a game series that I am more likely to do that with. Oh, by the way, guys, as a side tangent to what I'm saying right now, if you have not checked out our Bug Fables playthrough, and you like Paper Mario, you should watch it, and then you should go buy that game and play it yourself, because that game is the spiritual successor to Paper Mario. It is very fun. You should play it. Encourage them to make more games.
Yeah, like, one of these So, guys, I am going to be soon buying Spyro Reignited Trilogy because I don't own it. And I'm also going to be buying Bug Fables at some point.
Yeah.
And I want that box that older bro has because it comes with a plush of V in it.
I was going to say, yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, because I don't know how much I announced it at the time, not only did I buy Bug Fables for Steam, but they actually made a limited run collector's edition, and I bought that.
Beaten Bug Fables.
Already beaten Bug Fables. Yeah. Glad to hear it, Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. B. I mean, I was pretty sure you'd already played it.
Yeah, guys, I want to own and play Bug Fables. Because right now I can only play Switch games at the moment. So I'm getting Spyro, I'm going to play it, and I'm getting Bug Fables, and I'm going to play it. Because at the moment I'm playing Vice City. And
yeah,
it's alright.
But anyways, yeah, it's... So, that aside. So they're bringing back Super Mario RPG. Assuming that Square is still involved in that game. Because let me be clear, guys. I've said this before, and I will say this again. Super Mario RPG, I want to see new sequels to. But if...
Yeah.
Yes, it is on Switch.
It is
that is the version I got the collector's edition of.
Yes.
So, if Super Mario RPG gets a sequel after this new game, or after this new version comes out, as long as Square is developing it, I believe it will be a great game. But if Nintendo develops it, I do not believe it will be a good game.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no, Mr. B.
Super Mario RPG was developed by Ilka? Really? Like the port version? That's like, well, again, it's a remake, but you know what I mean.
I don't think he was saying it was developed by Elka. I think he's making a joke.
I really hope not. But here's the thing. My big thing is I don't care who makes it. I don't care if Ilka makes it. I don't care if Game Freak makes it. I don't care if anyone
Thank
makes
you, Mr. B.
Yeah. Thank God. But anyways, here's the thing. I don't care who makes it. It's just Nintendo shouldn't make it. Because Nintendo has shown they do not value interesting and unique characters in the Mario franchise anymore. They don't like cool, unique characters.
Well,
and their RPGs are interesting when they have cool and unique characters.
Doesn't the main Mario game still sort of do it?
Not really.
Like
no.
Odyssey? Like, did they do it in Odyssey?
Sort of. That's
like,
the thing.
They had Cappy.
They create new villains, and they create sometimes a new partner or one new person that comes along, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about stuff like Goombella.
Games
No. I'm talking more than that. I'm talking like Goombella. Mario's developers do not value unique Goombas or unique Koopas anymore. Like, Mr. Miyamoto does not like Goombella. He thinks that all Goombas should be the brown Goomba. And if they are not that, they should not exist.
Yeah, that's why we say fuck you to him, because we're blue and red Goombas.
No, there was a new one, Mr. B. It came out on Switch.
Was that not Paper Jam?
No.
Was that the Mario and Paper Mario?
That was
crossover?
Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, I believe.
Oh. Then, I don't know. I haven't kept up with Mario lately.
But yeah, I think that was the newest Super Mario RPG that wasn't Paper Mario.
Like, guys, I'm usually not excited for Mario games, but I was excited for Odyssey. I own it, but I haven't played it yet. I'm going to play it for the channel.
What other Mario RPG is there? Okay, I know you're memeing, Mr. B. But anyways.
Also, I was excited for the stuff they announced. Both the Peach game coming, the RPG Mario game, but I didn't pre-order that game. I didn't want to pre-order it. But I pre-ordered the next installment in the Mario franchise.
I don't count it as an RPG. That's fair.
I am getting the new Mario game coming out. Can't wait.
But no, but seriously, getting back to things, though. Yeah. Miyamoto does not like unique characters, like actual unique variants of his characters. He'll make a new creature type any day, but you tell him that you want Toadsworth, and he hates you. That's why Toadsworth doesn't exist anymore, because he was too unique of a Goomba, so they fired him.
Toad.
Sorry, Toad, you're right, sorry. That's why we don't exist anymore, because we were too unique being fucking red and blue.
To be fair, we were defeated by Mario, and we were, like, casted out of his universe or something.
The most unique Goomba that has been in the entire franchise was in Odyssey, and that is a female Goomba that they made pink with a hat. And they only made her pink with a hat because they wanted to emphasize she was a girl. And that's it.
They also gave her a ponytail.
And that's it. So it's like...
She might as well have been a Laura Croft reference.
Sure, but not the point. Point is...
By the way, guys, Older Bro is not playing Tomb Raider, and I'm playing Uncharted. We are not dividing those games.
No. So, but anyways, so... the Mario franchise has shown complete contempt for unique characters. So it's like, that's why I say, I think that Super Mario RPG will sell very well. And I think there is room for sequels to that game, developed by anyone but Nintendo, preferably by Square. Which is now Square Enix, obviously, but just do not give that franchise to Nintendo and let them ruin it.
Yeah, I actually want Bandai Namco to make the Pokemon side games because they've proven that they can. That was Snap, too.
Yeah, Namco Bandai can absolutely make a great Snap.
Coliseum 3.
Yeah, but again, that requires Nintendo to want a Coliseum 3. This is what I'm hopeful for. I'm hopeful that these games set off Nintendo bringing back some of their old franchises that they think aren't popular. What about developed by Circle? You're memeing, but I think there might actually be a gaming franchise company called Circle. Something Circle.
All these squares make a circle.
Well, there's a list that they... It seems like they exist. There is a Circle Gaming, but I can't see any games they've made. No, Triangle Strategy is definitely a game, not a company. Yeah, absolutely. Which is funny, because I actually bought that game. I actually do own Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. I bought it specifically before the eShop closed for, I think it was for Wii U, so that I had access to that game to play it. And now I don't need it. Thanks, Nintendo.
Yeah, I bought all of the games that I could want to play for the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I even got games that I don't think I'd ever play on my own time. But I got all of the Pokemon games, some of the Kirby games, some of the Pokemon games, and some of the Fire Emblem games, and Zelda. So, I even got Drill Dozer.
See, here's the thing, Mr. B. Mario Wonder didn't shock me in terms of like having a new Super Mario Bros. Kind of game. That didn't shock me because they've for years been making new Super Mario Bros. Games. So I just assumed that, oh yeah, Odyssey's not going to mean all these games have to be a full 3D game. They've been doing that for years.
That's the game I was talking about. I pre-ordered Mario Wonder. I was so excited for it.
Like, there was a new Super Mario Bros. On the Wii U. So, like, and that was after they made Galaxy.
Like, I wasn't exactly hyped for the elephant. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool. But what got me was the logo. Like, as soon as I saw the logo, I'm like, oh my god. So cool.
Like, if you'd said the same thing about, Mr. B, if you said the same thing about Metroid 5, Metroid Dread, like, that, I'd agree with you. I expected there'd never be another 2D Metroid game, even after they said they were going to continue making 2D Metroid games. Because they'd clearly been on a 3D thing for the last 15 years.
And we got Metroid Dread. I got Metroid Dread, and older bro played it for the channel.
Yeah. I mean, I own Dread as well, but yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Sorry, it just sounded like you got it and I played your version, but you meant we both got it, but I played it. Yeah.
I mean, didn't I actually get it before you and you had to play it for one episode or two?
I don't remember.
I know some of the games we had to do that for.
Yeah.
I think we did that for Scarlet and Violet.
Maybe. Yes, actually we did. But yeah, so that, honestly, the Super Mario game didn't surprise me as much as it did others. Like that, I was just like, oh yeah, there's another one.
The other game that surprised me was the new Sonic game coming out. I pre-ordered that immediately.
Yeah. Sonic Mania 2 that's not Sonic Mania 2.
No, it's 4. It's after. Like, Sonic and Knuckles 3.
Yeah. But Sonic Mania was supposed to be like the spiritual Sonic 4. And this one is now even more
I thought
Sonic
the
4
Mania
and Knuckles.
was just the up-resed collection.
No. Sonic Mania is a completely new story with unique characters.
Okay,
you can't
then
play
it's
1, 2, 3, or Knuckles in that.
Then it's that game. Then it's after that game. That's
but
after
it's
Sonic
yeah,
Mania.
but it isn't because it's not even by the same studio.
Regardless, what's going to be interesting is playing as original Amy.
Yeah. Sonic 4 and Knuckles is actually absolutely going to be an interesting game, even though it's not called that. Well, yeah, it had throwback levels, Mr. B, but Younger Bro was saying he thought it was literally a collection of 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles.
Yes.
And it's not. It is a unique game.
Also, what's going to be weird about it is they're going to have Lego levels. Like, I know a lot of people asking for Lego Sonic. We got it in Lego Dimensions.
Yeah.
And then we wanted an actual, like, Lego Sonic game, and if this is it, I pray to God it's not.
You're never getting Lego Sonic. It's never going to happen.
I mean, it did happen, but
what I'm saying is you're never going to get a game called Lego Sonic.
Yeah, Lego Sonic.
You're never getting that, but
I don't think we're getting Lego Mario either, and both Mario and Sonic have Lego sets.
Yeah. I mean, you already got Lego Pokemon. It's called Rumble, and they killed that franchise.
But guys, if I could have any Lego games come back, I would want Lego Jurassic World 2. Been waiting on it since the last movie. Well, not the last movie, the movie before that, Fallen Kingdom. And I want Lego Avengers 2.
Yeah. To be fair, we have Lego Mario. They made Lego sets out of Mario
games.
Yeah, you're not getting that.
Like, what ticks me off is they have Lego sets for Dominion for Jurassic World.
Not getting
and
that
we
either.
still haven't had another game. Like, we had
the thing
more
is,
Lego Jurassic World stuff in Dimensions, but
I was gonna say, Lego is kind of in a similar boat to what's the game company? We will remember that. Telltale. Yeah.
Well, Telltale's
Telltale
dead.
died, and then I think a new company bought the license and called themselves Telltale Games.
They're trying
to
bring it back,
but
I
like
think.
Lego's in a similar state where like all the Lego games play near identically with some alterations for the specific franchise. So it's like there isn't really a market for more of those games. They keep making some of them, but you're never going to get like most of the main franchises of games as Lego. They're just too similar.
What I don't like is the next big Lego game is going to be a racing game.
Yeah.
And they were, like, really hyping it up, but I was just like, I don't care. It's not. It's not like, like before this racing game, their biggest Lego game was the new Lego Star Wars collection.
Yeah.
Like pretty much the remake of the old collection.
Yeah. Well, the definitive collection.
Yes. And I'm wanting them to do another big collection, and I think they could do that for Jurassic World.
Yeah. Anyways, to finish up what I was saying before, I really hope that Nintendo releasing a new Snap game and remaking Super Mario RPG leads to a wave of them bringing back old franchises and like continuing them. Like, I would really love to see that. If we got a Colosseum remake, I don't believe we will, but if we got that, I would be absolutely on board with that immediately. Just immediate stop everything, play that game.
It's like I was with Budokai Tenkaichi 4.
It's like if we got a Mother remake, I'd be down for that too. We're never getting that. We're also never getting Mother 3.
I mean, we are gonna do Deltarune when it fully releases.
Yep. It's like, we're never gonna get Mother 3. I really want it, but we're never getting it.
Has it been a year now since we've played chapters 1 through 3 for Deltarune?
No, we haven't played 3. 3 isn't out. 1 and 2.
Oh, it's only chapter 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought chapter 3 came out.
Yeah, we're never getting Mother 3. We're also never getting a continuation of Mother 3. Like, we're never gonna get Mother 4. We're also never gonna get Oddity, because Oddity is just as in development hell. We can't even get fake Mother 4. That one's going to be really fun playing for the channel, because I am going to have the fan translation.
Oh, when we do Mother 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the actual more important thing is that franchise is going to be really fun to play because of how many damn tags I'm going to have to put on those videos. I didn't even think it got C&D'd. I thought that they were preempting the C&D because they're like, we haven't actually gotten C&D'd, but we don't want to risk it. Yeah, Earthbound Beginnings is going to be yeah. It's like, because, like, think about what I'm going to have to do when we play Mother 1. In order to play Mother 1, I have to, like, so, just for heads up for everybody who doesn't know this, when we play the first Mother game, we are going to call it Mother 1. Well, we're just going to call it Mother, because Mother 1 isn't called Mother. Is it officially called Mother 1? I think it's just called Mother.
I think it's just called Mother.
I know that in the collection they released in Japan, they called it Mother 1+2, but I don't think the game is actually called Mother 1.
On the Switch, it's called 1+2.
Yeah, because they released the collection.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the official release name in Japan is Mother. Yeah, so it's just called Mother. So, I am going to call it Mother. So that means it's going to be Mother Stream. In the tags for that, I have to put Mother, Mother 1, Earthbound, Earthbound Beginnings, and maybe Earthbound 0. Because this game franchise is fucking confusing. And when we get to the second game, the title is going to be Mother 2, and the tags are going to be Mother 2.
Yeah, guys.
Mother, Earthbound, Earthbound 2.
Yeah, we name...
It's not confusing.
Yeah. We name the games that we name on our channel pretty much from Google.
Yes,
like
but the problem
Google
is...
says.
But the problem is this game has two different name franchises, and both are equally named.
Yes.
I know it's not actually that confusing, Mr. B. It's because it's just one starts at 1 and one starts at 0.
Like, what Google really helps
Or,
us...
sorry, beginnings.
What Google really helps us with is, like, say, Spider-Man Remastered, for example.
They don't put colons and dashes
Yes.
and stuff in the... Yeah.
On the box or anywhere like that. So we don't know when we need to use colon.
Yeah,
or
the
dash.
early history of Final Fantasy localization. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Honestly, what I really wish that Nintendo would do, they clearly have no interest in Mother. I wish they'd sell it. Like, just sell it to somebody, and then just get the perpetual license to use the Mother, like, use Ness and Lucas in Smash, or whatever. Just, like, get a license that says, we're selling you this IP, but we have the right to use the characters from the first 2 games in anything we want, and we'll negotiate future characters for future things.
By the way, since we're on the topic of Final Fantasy,
Yeah.
do we even have a single game for Final Fantasy Sketch?
I am actually certain we have none.
Yeah, like, I am interested in the newer one coming out. That's coming out on the PS5. They announced a new Final Fantasy game, and I'm interested in it. But guys, even though I'm talking about all these games I'm pre-ordering, I can't play a lot of those games right away. I'll do Detective Pikachu right away, depending. Because right now, guys, we do not know who's playing Detective Pikachu. Detective Pikachu 1, and no one knows who's playing Detective Pikachu 2.
I mean, that's technically true, Mr. B, but the licensing for that game is difficult.
But,
like, because technically, doesn't HAL technically own it, or the predecessor of HAL owns it?
But guys, if I had to bet, Older Bro's probably going to play 2, and I'm going to play 1.
Because technically, it wasn't actually made by HAL Laboratories. It was made by that specific guy's studio.
Yeah, we don't know how long 2 is going to be.
Owned by Game Freak? No, that's not possible. Hold on. I need to look this up.
Yeah, guys, I pretty much can't really do a lot of really, really long games right now because my stream list is booked. But I also want you to know, guys, I have condensed my stream list as much as I could. Instead of it taking 10 years now, it might take 5.
Is made by Ape, who was absorbed in... Ape was absorbed into Game Freak? I thought it was the opposite. I thought Ape was absorbed into HAL. Oh, yeah, you're right. Ape became Creatures Inc. So... Oh, yeah, that's weird. Oh, that's... That's weird.
Meh.
Oh yeah, the other. Yeah, hold on. I need to point this out. So
Became Annihilate.
Ape became Annihilate. Yeah, because that's the other thing. Creatures Inc. is very like people don't know, like people don't think about Creatures Inc. a lot, but Creatures Inc. is actually kind of a critical company for Nintendo, specifically for Pokemon. Because, for example, outside of making Mother and Earthbound and Mother 3, which actually I can't find on this list yet because I think it's actually it's a much newer game than you think it is. But I'll find it later. But outside of making all that, they also made they also helped develop Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Snap and Smash Bros. And Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon Ranger and Pokemon XD because they do all the modeling work for the entire fucking franchise, and they're also assistant developed it. It's like they were one of the developers. They also directly developed Pokepark and the Pokemon Ranger sequels after the first one.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about Pokepark. I would love a Pokepark.
Oh, yeah,
3.
Pokepark. So, Creatures Inc. are actually the developers of Pokepark. So, they made those games. Thank you, Not Fired, for following.
Oh, I didn't even...
I literally
just now
got
got
an
it.
email.
Thank you for the follow. Like, it was such a delay. Like, you got it before me this time.
And they also are the developers of Detective Pikachu.
Oh, that's why they're not working on Pokepark. They're doing Detective Pikachu. And hello, Not Fired. You're not fired!
Oh, here's the problem. So, hold on.
Oh, older bro's reading some super secret shit.
Well, here's the thing. So, here's the thing about the Mother games. So, you remember how I said the Creatures technically owns... Well, probably owns the copyrights of Mother.
Uh-huh.
They do. But they didn't make Mother 3.
Oh.
Mother 3 was made by a different studio.
By Dan Silva. Nah.
As in, Itoi, the actual guy who made Mother, he himself...
You got it on the 63rd egg. We have just now egg hunted Wooloo. I don't know how many eggs in him at this point, but we were wild hunting it before, and we are currently at 2,195 encounters. So I think we are near 30-ish eggs around there, because I think we started at 1,130 right around there. So I think we've done around 30 eggs.
Okay, let's go even further into the Mother franchise just for a moment. So, we talked about how one of the developers of the Mother games is Creatures Inc., as in the Game Freak related company.
Yep.
One of the companies who made it was HAL Laboratories, also known as the Kirby Studio. The third company that made it is
Naughty Dog.
Brownie Brown.
I don't know.
Now, you probably don't know who Brownie Brown is. You might know them by One Up Studio Incorporated.
Nope.
One Up Studio Incorporated made, obviously, Mother 3. They also made Sword of Mana.
ITOI was in My Neighbor Totoro. I've heard of what My Neighbor Totoro is. I think it's an anime.
Toy was in Totoro? God damn.
Oh, Totoro. Now I know what it is. Yeah.
But yeah, so Sword of Mana is the remake of the first Mana game. As in, like, the Mana franchise. Like,
I've heard you briefly talk
Yeah.
about Mana. I don't know what it is.
They also worked on Fantasy Life.
That I know what it is.
They also developed Super Mario 3D Land. And pretty much all the Super Mario 3D World games.
Oh, okay.
And Captain Toad. and Odyssey, and the new Animal Crossing game, and the 3D All-Stars Mario collection,
I thought you were going to say the PlayStation.
and
game.
also sort of Triforce Heroes.
Oh, their name's attached to Triforce Heroes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think that they necessarily did all the work on that game, but because Grezzo did that, but yeah. They work on a lot of stuff. Yeah, basically they work as a support studio for Nintendo EPD, which is the actual, like, main development studio of Nintendo.
Okay.
So all that to say, I don't know who owns the Mother franchise license.
2,200 encounters.
Because it could be Creatures Inc., which would make sense. It was Ape. I could also see it have been transferred at some point. So, my point being, if Creatures Inc. owns the Mother franchise, then they should just sell it. They clearly don't care about it, and there are many other companies that would care way more about it than them.
Sell it to the guy who made Undertale.
Yeah, actually, seriously, though, give it... here's the thing. I don't think Toby Fox would be comfortable. Toby Fox does a lot. Like, he is a great guy. He makes very good games, and he clearly does care about Mother-style games. But I don't think he would actually want to make Mother 4. Or even make Mother 3. Like, I think he would actually just be uncomfortable with that. The guy barely has a team. Like, he is very much a lone wolf kind of guy, and, like, he needs a team. Just give that man a team, please.
I mean, needs it. He still hasn't released Delta Fruit.
That's why he needs a team.
Yeah, guys, probably we'll stop whatever we're doing and play Deltarune when it fully releases. I guarantee that's what Older Bro would do, because it's his series, because I played Undertale 1.
But, by the way, there is, for example, there is now a Wikipedia page for Oddity. It has nothing on it.
Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to, like, I've told you all of my pre-orders, but I just pre-ordered yet another game. So, there's a new dinosaur game coming out. It's basically Animal Crossing, but with dinosaurs. Only dinosaurs. And not only is it kind of Animal Crossing-like, you can also build your own park. As in, like, one of your tasks is to capture every dinosaur in the game and tame it. So it's Animal Crossing, but Ark.
Yeah.
And the art style is so cute. All of the dinosaurs are chibi-sized, including the T-Rex. It's,
Yeah.
At first, it was only going to be an Xbox exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't have been able to get it.
Yeah.
They changed that. So I have just now pre-ordered it for the PS5. And it's not very expensive. It's only like a $40 game.
Cool. By the way, Mr. B, I don't know if you're still here. I'm assuming you are. Since you've played Mother 1, would you recommend that my intent was to play them 1, 2, 3. Would you recommend that I start with 1, or would you recommend I start with 2? Because I have not played this franchise at all. I'm not starting with 3, by the way. I'm not going backwards. So, like, if I'll start with 2, and then do 3, and then do 1. But, like, I ain't gonna do 3, then 2, then 1. Because, like, I feel like I should... Here's the thing. I understand the idea of, like, starting with 3, because 3 is obviously the one that's not been released. 3 would be the one that's the most interesting to people. I get that. But at the same time, it's like, if I'm starting the franchise, I kind of want to start with the one that's, like... I feel like I should start in the most logical place to start. Like, the one that's the most representative of the franchise, which either is going to be the first one or the second one.
By the way, guys, I don't think I mentioned what that game's name is. It's called Paleo Pines. Can't wait.
Yeah, I don't think you did either.
I think it releases in, like, the next 2 months. Yeah, it releases in September. I think it releases the week before my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember
No.
this song? Panina, someday you'll remember. Panina, dancing in September. But yeah, guys, I think at this point we've hatched at least 40 eggs now. When we do an egg hunt, we don't do as many eggs when we start, but by the next stream we'll be doing like 200 eggs. So we usually do 100 something on the first stream, and then we start getting to 200-ish. Let me check if it's beaten Snom yet.
So apparently...
Oh, sorry. Gossifleur was the worst hunt. 2,700 encounters. Still not even close to that. But it has beaten both Snoms.
So apparently, I'm looking up information on Deltarune right now. Apparently, the demo on Steam for chapter or for Deltarune has had around 100,000 concurrent players at once, like 100,000 people playing the game at the same time, which is actually far higher than Undertale had at any point in its lifetime.
Oh my god. That's how big Undertale was, guys.
Yeah. Toby Fox is a pretty big deal. I mean, look, he made music for Nintendo. Like, they contacted him for music for, like, several projects.
And it's one of the reasons why Deltarune is getting on Switch.
Yeah. I rarely say that companies should buy up other companies. I don't think that's good in general. With asterisks being, I actually kind of approve of Microsoft buying ZeniMax, the company that made Fallout, because that game company was so well known for their terrible job making their own games that the fans had to make them better for them. Like, so, and I do believe that Microsoft will actually improve that game company by actually instituting, like, strict quality control. So, I wasn't against that purchase. I am against the concept in general of just saying, like, oh, you should just buy that company. I don't like that as a mindset. But if there's any studio that I think that should be, not bought, but should be, like, second-partied, I would really like it if Nintendo went to Toby Fox and said, hey, you're making these cool games, and people who liked Undertale and Mother really want to see your new game. Here's a team. We'll help you make a team. Make the game.
Because
Here's the thing. I've heard things about Notch since after Undertale. I really don't have an opinion on Notch because I don't know a lot of the shit that people have complained about him about. And frankly, I don't really care because it's just like, in terms of Minecraft, he was great. And beyond that, I don't care. But yeah, it's like I didn't mind Microsoft buying Minecraft either. And to be fair, we have gotten continuous development of that game since. So it's like,
yeah, guys, like there was a Jurassic World campaign pack. Like, you could Minecraft your own Jurassic World officially without like using mods. Like, that is awesome, and I cannot wait to play it.
yeah, so.
Yeah, I'd like to build a Jurassic Park Minecraft style. I mean, we were already going to do that in fossils and archaeology, but...
Yeah. But
I'm
regardless,
saying,
so.
like, it's an official pack.
Yeah. So, I'll say, in general, I don't like the mindset of, oh, big company should just buy this small company. But there are exceptions. There are certain circumstances where I'm like, that was a good idea. Like, I am one of the people who was very confused and disappointed why Nintendo didn't buy Rare. I feel like there's a movie why you shouldn't build a Jurassic Park. Yeah, it's called Jurassic Park. Like, there's many reasons you shouldn't do that.
Like, when Jurassic World came out, it's like, oh my god, the park's successful. And it's open.
Why are you still doing this? This was a bad idea.
But that's why Jurassic World was so big, because it was fucking open and it was functioning.
Yeah, and it should never have opened and been functioning. It's like, it can't work. Every time they try it, it fails.
Like, why do you think games like Jurassic World Evolution exist? You pick up from their failures and succeed at it.
Yeah.
Like, all in all, it's not completely flawless, but you're functioning better than what the movies did.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, speaking of like dinosaur games, like the games I want to play the most right now that are dinosaur themed, number one is probably Paleo Pines. I want to play it as soon as it comes out. The other two games is Jurassic Park Trespasser. I've heard a lot about this game. I saw Gaming Beaver play it. I want to play Trespasser. And then it would be damn it. What is it? I had the three games in my head and I'm losing it. Dinosaur games I want to play. Oh, right. And I also want to play Jurassic the Hunted. If you don't know what that game is, I don't blame you because it doesn't have a franchise. Jurassic the Hunted, the best way I can describe it is Cabela's but dinosaurs. Like Dangerous Hunts. It is Dangerous Hunts but dinosaurs. But in Dangerous Hunts, the animals eventually stopped attacking you. In Jurassic the Hunted, there are levels where they seem to infinitely respawn. So I have had, on occasion, run out of ammo before I get to the boss. So, I haven't played Jurassic the Hunted since I was like 13. I can't remember what happened to that game. I might have broken it, scratched it, couldn't repair it or something. I don't know. Or sold it. But I do want to rebuy that game and replay it again. Yeah, besides like Turok and Jurassic Park, I don't know how many other like big dinosaur games are out there. Like I know about Prehistoric Kingdom because we're in the end credits of that game. But oh yeah, there was also Primal Extinction, which was an online multiplayer dinosaur game. So there are a few dinosaur games out there, and there have been a few that I'm interested in. But the problem is, the games I'm thinking of, I don't remember the names of them. So I can't even tell you what they are. But yeah, I like to say I like to play a lot of shooting games, and I haven't been playing a lot of shooting games for the channel lately. That's because I've been wanting to play a lot of other games. Like, right now, I think I'm mainly playing Pokémon and Dragon Ball. And that's gonna be the thing for a while.
I need to get something else to drink, so I'll be right back.
Holy shit. Your mic fell over. Sorry about that, guys. Older Bro's mic stand. How do you say? Where it screws in, like to the stand, it's stripped. And it's like really badly stripped. Like not even the washers we have on it is helping. So I think Older Bro needs to get a new mic stand, honestly. Like mine doesn't have it as bad. Like it does have it, but where it has it is not as bad as Older Bro. Yeah, like where I raise my mic on the stand, that's where mine's stripped. But I haven't had to adjust it in quite a long time because I stay at the same height. Older Bro, I think, moves his mic around more. That's why his is so stripped. I don't think he's quite found that comfy spot on his gaming chair yet. By the way, guys, I want to take a quick moment to thank each and every one of you because in the last like week we have went up, I think, almost 20 subscribers on our YouTube. So thank you so very much. We are nearing 600 subscribers. Now, I told Older Bro that I think we'll have 700 subscribers by the end of the year, and he thought I was crazy. I think that's going to change. So just know we appreciate and love every single one of you. Yeah, you're probably nearing the point where you have to get a new mic stand.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. B.
But yeah, Mr. B, did you hear my question earlier? I am genuinely interested in your answer.
Oh, wow, I wasn't listening. Hold
You're not helpful. I was tabbed out. Okay. I was talking about the Mother franchise, and I was asking, since you've played the first game, would you recommend that I start with 1 or 2? Because I don't really think I want to do the meme game, like the meme playthrough where I play 3, then play 2, then play 1. I'd rather either do 1, 2, 3, or start with 2, and kind of leave 1 for last. Because I have never played this franchise. Okay.
By the way, guys, when I start up Mortal Kombat again, I am going to be playing Mortal Kombat 9. I'm not starting with the first Mortal Kombat
Start with
game
1.
ever.
Okay, fair enough. That was my plan, but... Because I don't mind starting out with a bit of a difficult game if I know the rest of the franchise is going to be better. That reminds me, I need to clean up the games list, because I noticed while the internet was off that, for my phone, that list is broken because, like, all the games are, like, got moved around again.
Did you have Neptunia for me?
I did add it, but I didn't add it to the correct list. I just wrote it in quickly because I was on my phone, and it's hard to put it in the right place.
Yeah, guys, for some reason, I had Hyperdimension Neptunia Reverse on the list, and it got deleted. I don't know how, but it did.
Yeah, we have no idea where it went.
So I'm guessing I might have accidentally copied and pasted over it. When you play one, have a guide.
Oh, we can do that.
Yeah, like right now for Older Bros game, we're playing through it and we needed a guide. Like second episode.
Oh, if you're talking about South Park, oh no, you're talking about my game. Okay, yeah.
Your new game that we're recording off camera actively.
You needed one just to progress. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah.
And
I
the
was
reason
gonna say I would not count Stick of Truth as my game series. I would count that as your game series where I'm playing the game.
But
I don't have a stream right now.
Like, even if you were wanting to play Stick of Truth, like, it was on your schedule first and you wanted to play it, I still would have got this guide.
Yeah.
Because, again,
yeah,
if you don't do things at a certain time, you may miss them. Like, it's one of those games. But yeah, guys, we hope you've been enjoying all the series that we've been putting out on the channel lately. I really, really want to get to my next Let's Play after Smash. Because I've been talking about it for years, and I'm finally going to play it.
Oh, here's an interesting one. So I did double, triple check that it's not on the list. It is not on the list. However, turns out they didn't call it Hyperdimension. It's just called Neptunia Reverse.
Oh.
So that might be one of the situations where we actually disagree with the game developers and call it Hyperdimension Neptunia Reverse, because that's the franchise's name.
Guys.
It's Hyperdimension.
Yeah, we have done that before. I can't remember what game it was for.
Yeah, it's very rare that we disagree with the game's developers, but sometimes they are wrong. And since this is a port of a port, like it's the remake of Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1, which was a remake of Hyperdimension Neptunia 1. Like, I feel like we have to call it Hyperdimension Neptunia. To not do so would be a sin.
Yeah, like I had it on the list as Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1.
Yeah, but it is called Re-Star Verse. The star is part of the name. So, that's going to be fun.
We might have to copy it from, like, Google or something, because I don't know how we're going to do that character.
Yeah, I mean, that's all to it. It also does not have a colon, and it doesn't capital the re in verse.
I'm surprised it doesn't have a colon like all the other ones do.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, does it? So, I'm just going to correct the name, and we're going to use the corrected name. How long until older bro tortures himself with Mother series? Like, just to be clear, Mr. B, are you saying, like, I play the whole series back to back, or are you just saying that I play a Mother game? Because, like, I'm definitely not playing all three of them back to back.
I think he's saying, when are you playing one?
Yeah. Look, I never answer when I'm going to play a game. That would ruin the surprise. Just like we didn't tell Mr. B when we were playing Ocarina of Time, and we waited like a year and a half or 2 years after he asked for it to play it, because that's when it fit on the schedule.
Well, then we started to talk about it, and little did everyone know we were playing it right then and there.
Which, to be fair, that wasn't necessarily why we were talking about it at the time. I mean, I dislike Ocarina of Time. That's true. But we told you we weren't playing Majora's Mask until after Ocarina of Time.
But I will confirm that that Majora's Mask is not the next Zelda game.
No. I'm playing a different Zelda game, and I think Younger Bro's playing a different Zelda game. We know Younger Bro's playing a different Zelda game because he's said that he's playing the new Zelda game, so.
Yeah, guys, until after Older Bro plays Majora's Mask, I don't even know I'll play it for the channel. And if I do, I don't even know if I'll 100% it. I might just play the story on the channel. And I'll 100% it off camera. Because 100%ing that game might... I feel like it's more arduous than 100%ing Ocarina of Time. But that's just me personally.
Reverse is a PS5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think it's also on Switch, but I'm playing the PS5 version.
Okay, I fixed it so that it is now on the stream list at the bottom in red so that you can see it.
Yep, and I'll work on that after the stream, probably. Oh, I think I know why you couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I think I put it on series to buy list.
No, I checked there too. I checked
Oh.
every page.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing. The other ones are on the series to buy page. That one isn't there either.
Oh, God.
It is on no page anywhere.
Well, now it is. Like, I vaguely remembered putting Hyperdimension on that list, but it wasn't free first. Hilarious. Yeah, guys, there has been talks about maybe Older Bro doing all the Hyperdimension games and I'm doing all the Senran Kagura games. Which is funny because there's a Senran Kagura X Neptunia game that came out not that long ago.
That's not really been a conversation we've actually had. The
it
bigger.
kinda has
Here's
been.
the thing. Well, I'm saying we've never talked about that specifically. The thing that I talked about was I demanded that you play the first game soon because I want to play one, and I'm waiting for you to play one so I can play two. So I'm just like, would you just play number one already?
And guys, here's the thing. I was planning to move it up, but
Until
then...
you deleted it, apparently.
No. But then Spider-Man is happening. Tears of the Kingdom is now going to happen at some point. And Last of Us is going to happen. 3 new games. And right now, how I have it, guys, is I don't want to do any new games unless I've gone through at least 3 import games on my list. So, Older Bro will be waiting until after Last of Us to pray that I get to Hyperdimension.
All I'll say, guys, is I will kill this man. I will kill him eventually because he will not play a goddamn game.
Sorry, guys, I have to check something real quick. Okay. Right now I'm a little annoyed. Not at Older Bro or anything like that. I'm annoyed.
Stop being annoyed at me.
It's not, I just said it's not you. Anyways, I am annoyed that... Okay, so I replied to Leonhardt because he pinned one of his comments to a video. And
are you getting constant comments back?
Yes,
because,
that it's not a reply to you.
Yeah, I get you.
It's so annoying. It's like, you're not talking to me!
But you engaged in the comment, so you need to see every single update to that comment chain forever.
Like, Jesus Christ.
It's like,
And this last comment I thought was towards me because, so Leonhardt, he asked what was our favorite, like, pack arts from the new Obsidian Flame set. And it's between Tyranitar, I can't remember the other one. It's Tyranitar, the other one I can't remember, Charizard and Dragonite, and I said I like Dragonite and Charizard equally, but I tend to like cuter Pokemon more, so I went with Dragonite. If I had to choose. So, I am getting replies from random people to Leonhardt and not me. Like, they're replying to Leonhardt. And I'm just a part of that conversation.
Yep.
And I can see the entirety of it, and I don't want to. Like, I only want to see stuff that are replying to me specifically.
Good luck with that.
And I don't think you can filter that at all.
Nope.
But yeah, guys, sorry. There's so many games and so much time. Like, I don't know if I said that in the right order. We only have so much time and so many games that we can play at one time. I think that's a better way to say it. I think what really sucks about newer games, they tend to be longer, so I can't put them in my Let's Play list.
Yeah.
Like, I can't play them day one in my Let's Play. By the way, I don't know if I've said, guys, but I'm being insane and keeping Mirai DX as a Let's Play and not moving into streams, even though I should. So when we do Season 2 of Mirai DX, we will be recording it, not streaming it. The reason we don't stream it is because it's an emulated game. And yeah, it's the full game from the 3DS, but it's not as long as other Hatsune Miku games. Like, right now, my goal for Hatsune Miku games is to have seasons dedicated to perfecting songs. So that's what Mirai DX2 is... Sorry, Mirai DX Season 2 is going to be about. I'm going to be perfecting all the songs on easy mode, both on tap mode and button mode. Because there's two different modes for Mirai DX because it was a 3DS game. Yeah, honestly, I should stream it, but I'm not. At least not yet. I might stream it when we get to hard mode, which would be Season 3. But I don't know yet. I think I might just keep it as a Let's Play. Because, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to perfect every song on the hardest difficulty. And believe it or not, there's even a harder difficulty. There's hard and then super hard mode. There's only maybe one song I could perfect on super hard mode. And I barely have an S rank on it. The highest rank you can get is S+ with a perfect. The other highest rank you can get is an excellent and an S rank. So I might just commit to at least an S rank for all songs on hard. I don't know if I can do it. I can try. I don't know. But one of these days, I'll get to another new Hatsune Miku game.
I would like to once again state that Hatsune Miku games are still one of the only games that we will do rhythm games for, preferably, because I really, really don't like dealing with rhythm games.
At least with
They're such a pain
Hatsune
in the
Miku, like, I love their copyright policy. Like,
Well, that's the thing. Their copyright policy is fine. It's just everyone else that doesn't really give a shit about their copyright policy.
yeah, guys, so right now we're lucky we have Beat Saber. I actually had to cut out the songs for some of the packs. Like, I kept in the songs that were tied to the game specifically. So I did packs 1 through 5, and I did the extra pack. and I kept the songs for those packs. I had to replace the songs in the packs after that. Because there's a Billie Eilish pack, there's a rock pack. Sorry, Billie Eilish. And those are more legit songs. That YouTube could claim us on. So that's why I replaced them. And I'm still going to be doing that when I go back to Beat Saber for Season 2. What's funny about Beat Saber is even if I got all the packs and did all the packs for Season 1, which was originally the plan, but when I played Beat Saber, I didn't have a job at the time. Now I could. But Beat Saber was already going to have a Season 2 anyway because they added a Queen music pack. So I would have went back to Beat Saber anyway. Another one bites dust. Bow, 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 bow. Also, guys, Michael Jackson The Experience is one of the only Just Dance-like games we will play for the channel. I don't know if we'll ever play Just Dance for the channel. And if we do, we might have to replace the songs.
Yeah, my statement for Just Dance is Just Dance can just fuck off.
Like, I am interested in playing Just Dance only because I played Michael Jackson The Experience. But the thing about Michael Jackson The Experience, it's only Michael Jackson. Just Dance is multiple artists.
Yep.
Like, I think they were advertising something for the new Just Dance game coming out.
Well, here's the other thing. There actually isn't new Just Dance games anymore. As in, you can buy a new Just Dance game, and they will call it Just Dance 2023 or Just Dance 2024, whatever. But they aren't unique games. As in, like, literally when you buy that, because I saw the box for one of the new ones. When you buy them, what they give you is basic. It's not quite a subscription to, but it's basically you get access to Just Dance Online, which is the actual game with all the previous songs on them, and it just keeps updating. So there is no actual new Just Dance game. It's just the online, infinite, constantly adding stuff.
Wait, so
mode.
if I got Just Dance 2024,
It is just
all
Just
of
Dance
them
Online.
combined.
It is just Dance Online. As far as I'm aware, all it does is gives you access to Just Dance Online. It is not a unique game. Like, from what I understand at least. They add new songs for Just Dance 2024 in quotes, but it's just the online game, from my understanding.
But I'm wondering how much you get access to.
I don't know.
Like, say I got 2024 and they added
You might
the
only get
2025.
access to the 2024 songs, and
Like-
then have to pay a subscription for all the other songs.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't play Just Dance, so I can't confirm or deny anything old bro's saying about it.
I mean, I don't play Just Dance either, so I can't confirm or deny what I'm saying.
But yeah, guys, it is really hard for us to play rhythm games other than Hatsune Miku. Like, some of the only rhythm games you will see on the channel are side games, mini games from
Yep.
maybe movie games, because that's where you usually see them. Okay, what the hell? I do have one egg. There it is. By the way, guys, even if I get Shiny Wooloo in an egg, I will still be doing the 5 egg shiny hunt streams. So we will not switch back to wild hunting until the 5th egg stream.
By the way, guys, I don't know if I talked about this, but I did end up reorganizing my entire games list. Mostly because I actually had a Dragon Ball Z game coming up soon. And because of Younger Bro playing his Dragon Ball Z game, I had to move that game.
Yeah, and I have... Like, older bro does want to get to that game.
Younger Bro wants me to get to that game.
No, I
To some
thought you...
extent.
I thought you wanted to play it really badly.
I mean, I think it was more... I thought it was more just that you really didn't want to play that game. And
Oh,
I
I don't. I
yeah,
don't.
and I was just like, okay, I'll play it. So it's like, I mean, I do... Here's the thing. I do want to get through it because I do like the sequel games.
Yeah,
Especially the third one.
Yeah.
That's a really good game, so I do want to get to that one. But in order to get to it, I have to play through. So. But that did mean I had to reorganize all my games list.
Yeah, so after the next 2 series ends, older bro can play it.
Yeah. By the way, guys, I do want to say I'm very upset with websites because I was just checking the games list to make sure that game would not interfere with Tenkaichi 4 when it comes out, because Younger Bro's playing that when it comes out.
Day 1.
Yep. So, I went and checked for the release date, which has not been announced yet.
Nope.
However, one of the websites says, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 announces release date. The text, the excerpt from the article that's on Google, right under that title is, unfortunately, there has been no confirmed release date as of yet. And it's like, then why is that your title? Your title is announced release date.
Yeah, guys.
You can't say you announced the release date and then say no release date has been confirmed.
Yeah, guys. As soon as the release date announced, you would know because I'd be yelling about it on camera.
It probably is. Like, this kind of shit should get them sued. If, like, very seriously, if this is AI generated, they should be sued for this. Because this is actually false advertising. It is absolutely misleading. It is very not okay. Like, I understand that you can... Like, I'm not against AI articles generally. I'm fine with AI writing the draft article. But you have to proof it. You have to rewrite it afterwards. You can't just release what the AI gives you. Like, there was a person who did this. Because I have a few people in the artist community, and they were getting kind of pissed off about this shit. But there was somebody who had a competition. And a guy generated a lot of AI artworks, then picked out some of the ones he liked, and then had the AI take those and make an artwork from those other AI-generated artworks, and submitted the final result.
Yeah.
Then won the competition, and then I believe got disqualified after winning the competition. And he was there saying, like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand the problem here. I am the artist. And it's like, no, you aren't. You did nothing. The AI generated all this stuff. You then told it, hey, I'd like you to generate something new from these selected ones. It's like, you're allowed. Let me be clear. You are allowed to use AI to do some of your work for you. That's fine. And that's fine for anything. If you are a student out there you're allowed to use AI to help write your papers for you. And by that I mean you're allowed to let the AI generate the initial article. But you then have to put in the work to rewrite what they generate. You have to check what they generate for accuracy. Same with an artist. You are allowed to generate all the ideas you want. AI is perfectly allowed to make the base version of the art you want to make. You then have to redo it all yourself, by hand. You can't use an AI for the final work. You have to make the final work yourself, from your pen, from your tablet, from your hands.
By the way, going back, speaking of Dragon Ball, there was an announcement for Dragon Ball, but it wasn't a release date for anything.
Yeah.
It was a game announcement.
Yep.
However,
Different game.
different game, and I don't know if it's coming out in English because it's a new Dragon Ball Heroes game.
No.
So it is Dragon Ball Heroes Meteor Mission, and the logo looks really nice. Awesome. I don't know who the villain is. It's seeming like it's a demonized Cell-looking character, which we've kind of had a few times. But anyways, the reason I'm less excited about it is because I don't know if it's coming out in English. Dragon Ball Heroes was never in English until Dragon Ball World Mission. Dragon Ball Meteor Mission, I can't even confirm to you if it's coming out in English. All I know is it was just announced like yesterday or the day before. Trailer looked cool. But yeah. Like if it comes out on Switch, we're fine because I can play Japanese games on Switch. But if it comes out on only like PS5 or something, then I won't be able to. Because for those of you who don't know, the Switch is not region locked. If you have a Japanese account on your Switch, you can play Japanese exclusive games. Now, in order to buy some of the digital-only games, you have to purchase specifically a Japanese e-card. Best way to get them is from eBay, unfortunately. But that's how you get, like, DLC and digital-only games. Yeah, guys, as of right now, I only own one Japanese game, and I can't play it because it's a stream game. And I really want to play it. Like, I wanted to play it as soon as I got it. Because I need to test how it works, because we've not played a Japanese Switch game for the channel yet. What's not going to be fun is, hoping and praying it has an English, like,
Okay, so I've just looked it up.
setting.
I've just looked it up. So, first off, the information about Meteor Mission is so limited.
Yeah, it was just announced.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. So, yeah, there is almost no information about it. Like, there are no wikis about it. That's how new it is. It is literally just people with videos about the announcement trailer.
Yeah, Slow Plays is one of them.
Yes. However, and here's why this is why I'm like, hold on a minute. Because Slow Plays was one of the ones I saw. And Slow Plays video specifically says, Dragon Ball Heroes Meteor Mission anime. It's not a game. It's the next season of the Super Dragon Ball Heroes anime. There's no game. Like,
I watched his video. He said it was a game.
I literally just looked at the title of his video, and it says it's the anime. That's why I was confused, because
Now I'm
I
confused
looked
'cause I
through
watched
everything.
his video.
Like, I'm not finding any information that's saying it's a game. Everything I'm finding says it's an anime. And so I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, and I can barely find any information, so I can't even confirm who's right, because
Yeah, 'cause-
there's no information. So
When
I'm
he
pretty
was-
sure it's only in Japanese.
Yeah, when he was describing
But
it, he, like, literally the... Okay, so the trailer, all the characters were in the game's design. And the anime was 2D animated to look like Super. So if this is their new design, they're trying to copy Dragon Ball Superhero. And making it a 3D anime now. And if that's the case, it looks like shit. Because it looks like I'm watching the game. Just, it's only cutscenes. There is no game. And, like, the characters might be added to the games, but the story might not be. By the way, guys, for those who don't know, the Dragon Ball Superhero anime is only in Japanese, and the only way to watch it is on YouTube with fan translation.
Yeah, because, like, for example, here's the only line from any site that I can find that says the word video game. It says, to help with hyping the video game, they've announced the new arc, Meteor Mission. But they don't talk about what video game they're talking about. Like, the Super Dragon Ball Heroes video game that, like, is... Because isn't there a video game that just keeps releasing new, like, arcs, basically? It just keeps adding new content, but it's never a new game.
The newest Dragon Ball game is World Mission for Heroes.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, that's all one single game, right?
That is all one game.
Yeah, it's like they just
And
keep updating
the anime
it.
was for World Mission.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So they just keep updating
They
it
keep
with new,
updating the
so
game,
it's always the same game. So I can't confirm Meteor Mission is...
Hello, Nick Man.
Hello, Nick Man. Yeah, so I can't confirm that is... So I'll say it this way. I think it's both. I think they're announcing the new season of the anime, which is called Meteor Mission. And the game will then update to have a Meteor Mission game, in quotes.
Here's
That's
the thing.
the new
when
release.
the game updates, they usually don't update the campaign. They usually update it to have the new characters. That's all they do. They never add to the campaign. You just do the campaign, that's it.
I just saw Mr. B's idea of one of our videos should be a chat GPT written.
Which I think he's already suggested before.
I don't even know if he has.
Or he's suggested something like it. Oh, wait, was it... I think it was Chat AI Q&A.
Maybe.
But anyways...
That would just end up asking weird questions like, what's the size of your armpits?
Yeah. I don't know what Dragon Ball... Super Dragon Ball Heroes is going to do.
So
But all I know is a lot of the shit is going to be Japanese only.
So, yeah, to be clear, though, all I can see is that the next arc is called Meteor Mission. And I'm not clear, next arc of what? Because...
No one knows.
That's what I'm saying. Because if it's the anime, it's Japanese only. If it's the next arc of the game, I didn't think they were calling them arcs.
Yeah, they have arcs for the anime.
Well,
but
yeah,
I don't know.
arc for the anime makes sense. That's a standard industry term. But
Yeah, the
you don't
game-
usually call the game arcs.
Yeah, the game doesn't
but
have arcs
the
because it had a
graphics are
campaign.
for the game. So, I
don't
don't.
know.
No one knows.
No one knows. Anyway, it is a completely new character, new villain. So
Woo.
we'll see what happens.
By the way, as normal, I am implementing the we end the stream at 11. However, at 11 it will be exactly 3 hours, so it won't matter.
Yeah, I mean, we've had that where we
Yeah.
go like 10 minutes over
Yeah,
11.
I mean,
like-
it literally, the stream has been going for 2 hours and 9 minutes, and it is 10:09. So it will end exactly at 11.
Oh, good. We
Like,
started on time. then.
To the, like, yeah, off by maybe a few seconds. So, we'll be fine.
But yeah, guys, so they have announced that new Dragon Ball thing, but there's, I can't remember what it is. I think it's some kind of festival. I think it's for Dragon Ball specifically. I can't remember, but everybody's saying, okay, if they are announcing any information for BT4, it's going to be there because the showcase sucked.
Yeah, when is that at?
In the next month?
Well, okay, sorry. What I didn't. What was it?
it-
Like anime con or something? Like what is it? What was the event?
I think it's some festival.
Okay,
That's all
just
I
some
know.
festival. Okay, I didn't hear that bit. So I was like, I knew it was some convention or something, but I didn't hear what it was. So, yeah, that was what the article I saw said, because it was saying like we don't know what the release date is, but if it's gonna happen this year, it will be at some event
Yeah, it's something Go Fest or something.
at Pokemon Go Fest.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is we'll have some stuff happen. Be careful that you're on the Wii.
Oh, I disabled the HDMI cord.
Okay.
So it's impossible for that to have problems. I thought of that.
I think older bro's checking his game.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what all I bought for my Wii U and 3DS when the eShop went down. All I remember is there was a lot of Pokemon and a lot of Zelda. And, like, the reason I got so many of those games is we're not even guaranteed that those games are going to be on the Switch.
Yeah.
So I made sure to get them. Yeah, I think if they announced, like, a DS and 3DS emulator for the Switch, everybody would go get a Switch immediately.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, imagine you get the Switch Online and you could play every previous Pokemon game on the Switch. Like, Nintendo would make infinite money. But yeah, guys, one of these days we'll play, like, the old Pokemon games on the Switch someday. What you doing?
I'm being very annoyed because this is not currently powering on, and I was worried that it wasn't working.
Did you check your settings? Because that's how you view what's on the... Okay. Yeah, I had a lot of fun organizing my 3DS and my Wii U when I got all those games. Are you plugging it in the back or the front? I tend to have better success in the front. Was the Wii U off when you had it plugged in? I've had issues where the external hard drive won't power on unless the Wii U is off first, then you plug it in. And then it just suddenly works.
I think it's doing that problem again where it's not getting enough power again. But yeah. I was annoyed because nothing was appearing on my console. There it is. Okay. Okay, yeah, I did.
Yeah, guys, I had a lot of issues with external hard drives for my Wii U. So I got a 1 terabyte hard drive, and it did not work at all for my Wii U. Then I plugged in my 2 terabyte hard drive, and it was the same company, same drive, and it just worked.
Of course.
Why? Can't tell you. Like, the Wii U just does not like certain drives with a certain capacity. I'm just glad I had a drive that worked so I could get my games. Like, the game I probably wanted the most on the Wii U was Rumble U. If I did not get that game, I wouldn't have been able to play it ever. So I'm glad I got Rumble U. The second one was probably the Metroid collection. Because from what Older Bro tells me, the loading screens are much nicer. because they don't take
Yeah.
as long.
Yep.
Didn't we play Fusion on the Wii U? Pretty sure we did.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we played Fusion on the Wii U for that reason. Okay. They're just taking their sweet ass time.
Yeah, in order to play the Prime Trilogy, I actually have to have an external hard drive because the Prime Trilogy
Yes, because of how
is
big
so
it is.
big, it can't be like even if you have a completely new Wii U, it literally can't hold the Metroid Prime
Nope.
Trilogy on its own system hard drive.
Which is why I bought it last. Just to make
Like-
sure I had enough room.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it was one of the first I bought. I bought Rumble U first, then the Metroid.
Yeah.
Collection. By the way, I can't confirm. Am I playing Other M or are you playing Other M?
Can't remember. Let me check.
I think you're still playing Other M.
Yeah. The one thing that's going to concern me is if because we have to play that from the hard drive, if that hard drive ever has a problem, we're just fucked.
Eventually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another hard drive that works for my Wii U and copy the information onto that one. By the way, guys, I also did get Arkham Origins for the Wii U. I only got Arkham Origins because they had DLC, so I made sure to get the Arkham Origins DLC. But yeah, one of these days, guys, I want to get that other external hard drive that works for my Wii U and copy the information over to it. But that means I have to have 2 external hard drives working on my Wii U at the same time.
Yeah. I
You-
wouldn't recommend that due to power constraints.
Yeah,
The Wii U
you-
can't pull that much power.
Yeah, you would think, oh yeah, that. But here's the thing: I don't know if you can copy it on your PC, because I think for my drive specifically, yeah, because you'd have to reformat it and that deletes all the shit. So you have to copy it from the Wii U. So that's gonna be fun to figure out. Yeah, guys, for those of you who don't know, you can't put an external hard drive on the Wii U and then move your items via your computer because you would have to reformat it to the computer. That way it'd work on the computer.
Because it's a different kind of format.
Yep.
But no, yeah. I think I can resolve the problem with the external hard drive because I think it's just a power problem. So I think if I took that other USB and plugged it into like a USB plug on the power strip back there, that would provide enough power to fix the problem. And so it would not have shutdown
A
problems.
splitter USB.
Well, I have a splitter USB, but the way they intend you to use a splitter USB is have one plugged into the Wii U and the other also plugged into the Wii U. So it just doubles the amount of power going in. I'm saying plug one into the Wii U for data transmission, and the other one that's for power, plug it into a power strip. So just give it as much power as it can possibly take. And just be like, just take what you need. I don't care anymore. Because, yeah, it's...
Yeah, that was one of the issues that me and older bro faced. We had to get a splitter for our
Yeah, you need
external hard
the
drives.
USB-Y 3.0 where it has 2 plugs out. Because it just can't pull enough power.
Well, I don't think mine was 3.0, but it was enough.
Yours doesn't. So you're saying yours doesn't have the second, like it's the.
Like, it's the Y cable. I don't think it's 3.0.
Well, 3.0 isn't the C port. It's the other one.
Yeah, it is USB. Wait, what are you talking about?
Okay. Okay, so you know how there's... Okay. You know how micro USB exists?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, there was another 3.0 micro USB port, which was that plug plus another plug. So it was literally like the the micro USB port and then another port attached to it with like a weird cable connection. That's the 3.0 cord. It's not the O-shaped cord.
It's let's call it an 8 because that's kind of how it looks. An 8 cable.
It's
I don't
weird.
know how to describe it.
It's that.
Yeah, I describe that as an 8.
Then yes, then it's that.
I didn't know that was 3.0.
Yeah, anything that has blue is 3.0.
Okay.
So.
I thought it was black.
No, black is 2.0.
Oh. Dang,
Or it's supposed to be.
I have it flopped.
Yeah. Black is supposed to be 2.0, and blue is supposed to be 3.0. But sometimes the companies don't give a shit and just use the black, and they're not supposed to.
At least on your new computer, it's... Okay. The better new computer, it labels it.
Yeah, a lot of the times they just don't give a shit, and they just label it. And it's like, no, you're supposed to always use blue for 3.0. And always use the black ones for 2.0. Or just use the C port.
I think eventually everything's going to be Type-C.
I hope so.
USB is going to be gone.
Well, USB Type-C is USB.
Well, I'm saying like 2.0
But
and
yeah,
3.0
it'll be
ports are gone.
Thank God. I await the day.
I'm not even sure we have a Type-C Pro controller for the Switch yet.
I don't think so. Well, that's because the Switch doesn't have.
No, the Pro controllers do have it.
The Pro controller is, I think, Type-C on its
end.
But yeah,
the other way
they don't have the other end.
USB.
Yeah, it's normal.
They do have Type-C on the dock. It's just for the charger.
Yeah.
Like, that's what charges your Switch. The Switch charges via Type-C. Yeah, eventually we'll have a Type-C 2.0 and Type-C 3.0.
Oh, I hope not. Here's the thing. Type-C... like, I don't know if I've talked about this, because I don't talk about technical stuff a lot, but I really like the Type-C port, because it feels more rugged than micro USB, because that micro USB was, like, super flimsy.
It's also unidirectional.
Yeah, well, it's bidirectional. You can flip it upside down, and it works exactly the same. So, which is great. So you cannot put it in upside down. It's impossible. Perfect. But yeah, it also just feels more rugged. It feels like it's going to break less often. So, yeah, I appreciate it.
In my experience, when it's charging something, I can't tell you how many Type-C phone chargers I've had to replace. Like, I'm at least on my 5th charger.
Well, but you're replacing the cord, right? Like, the cord breaks, not the port.
There was twice where I had to replace the port.
So you're saying the
The box. The little box that plugs into the outlet.
Oh, you're saying that that outlet. Okay, that's different.
Like, I've had to replace the box, and I've had to replace
I thought
the
you were
cord.
saying that the actual O-shaped port broke. Like, that bit broke, like, inside your phone or something.
I've
like-
not had the phone
Yeah.
break.
That's
It's
what I'm
always
talking
the
about, rugged.
charger.
Yeah, but you're talking about the actual part you plug into the wall broke. Or, like, the...
It's both.
Or the
It's-
Type
It's
B,
both
the Type A part.
It's both the wire and the...
Yeah. Because I'm assuming the ones you're using
Charger
are a Type
box.
A port. Like, it's a C to A, and the A side is breaking.
No, it's Type C to Type C.
Okay, so it's not the actual C part of it. It's the receiver part. We'll call it the female C is breaking, not the male C.
What?
Okay, so you know how the Type C... Okay. In ports, there's a male port and a female port. The
Yes,
male
I
port is the
know.
part that goes in, and the female port's the part that receives. So you're saying the receiving part is breaking.
I'm just saying the entire
Like, I know the
wire
cable is
was
broken.
like...
The cable breaks, but you're saying some part of the port breaks. So you're saying the female side breaks, not the male side. Because the cord is male to
There's
male.
nothing wrong with the ports. The wire itself, it was not getting power.
Okay, but you said the cord breaks and the port breaks. So I'm saying,
But-
what's the port part that you're talking about?
I'm saying the charger box specifically breaks, and
Yeah,
the
what
wire
part-
is not getting power as well.
Yeah, I got the wire
as
bit,
the-
but what part of the box breaks? Like,
It is just not getting power. That's it.
okay,
It
it
is
just
just not on.
malfunctions. Okay. That's why I'm like, what are you talking about? What part of this is breaking? Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's something internally that is
Yeah, it's like some
breaking.
kind of wire or something malfunctioned inside the...
The only time
yeah.
I've ever had the plug
Yeah,
on
it's
the
the
wire
cord.
breaks
Yeah.
is when I was, for some reason, my Type-C charger for my PS5 controller,
Mhm.
it stripped itself.
Yeah. So, yeah, and that's
So I've
by...
had that
And that's
happen.
by design. The in terms of the cord part, the plugs are designed so that the cable should always break long before the plug breaks. Like, that's by design, so that you don't have situations where the plug gets stuck in the phone and breaks
Yeah.
off and can't be removed.
But I didn't think, like, all it did was remove the coating, like the wires looked
Yeah.
fine and everything like that.
It's like
It
you could
was still
probably still
broke.
use it, but
No,
it
I
wasn't.
couldn't. It just
Gotcha.
wasn't working. So
Okay.
that's why I have my incredibly long
Yeah.
Type-C cord now for my PS5.
Yeah.
I normally use that to charge my shit.
Yeah.
Like
I
my
try to go for more rugged cords because I kind of abuse cords.
I try to get longer cords because I found I get very annoyed at shorter cords. Especially if I'm playing the PS3. Because that shit comes with a short cord when you buy a new PS3. Like, there's like there's only like 2 feet between my gaming chair and my PS3. And it won't reach to my chair. That's how short the goddamn cable was. So I only charge my PS3 controllers after I'm done playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I do not like short cables. But yeah, how my Type-C cord broke, I accidentally tugged on it a little. And as I hit it, the cord stripped itself. And it was unusable. Like, I tried to see if it was charging, because you can see on the PS5 if your controller's charging, and it wasn't. Nee, 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 nee. I think we've hatched over 100 eggs now, and I've not got Wooloo. Again, guys, I could be doing this a lot faster because my entire PC is gone, but I've just done egg hunting this way for so long that I'm just used to it. The reason I'm doing this way is because I do not want to delete like all 30 boxes worth of just Wooloo, because you cannot mass release in this game. That wasn't a thing until Arceus. I think there's mass releasing in Scarlet and Violet. I think they kept that mechanic. But Sword and Shield does not have it. I could have swore I found mass releasing Scarlet and Violet. I haven't played in a little bit, but I swear that was one of the last things I remember when going through my boxes. Because what I think you have to do is use multi-select, select the whole box, and you can release all your Pokemon through that mechanic. I don't know, I have to get on Scarlet and Violet and check it. Yeah, like, I think they added that, like, they incorporated it to multi-select. Yeah, it's not like Arceus where you have to, like, pick a single Pokemon every time and then mass release. It's you use the multi-select tool and you release that entire box. But I think it's only one box. I don't think you can select multiple boxes. But it's still really nice. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry guys, I don't know what older bro's doing over there.
I'm reading things.
I don't think I missed an egg, right? Oh my
No.
god, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
2,300 encounters. I don't know how I missed an egg. I was paying attention that entire time. I guess my brain tuned it out. That was probably when I was talking to chat. That's probably where I missed it. But yeah, guys, once again, don't worry. All of our shiny hunts that are older games will be moved into the mobile slot. So I will still be shiny hunting and sword and shield when I can. I have to schedule it first. Like, I have Brilliant Diamond and Arceus scheduled. They're just not going to happen anytime soon. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
Were you having fun reading over there?
Oh, yeah. I was reading up on USB cables.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. I wanted to make sure they hadn't announced any new updates to USB. Which they have not.
I think one of the last times I seen an update for it was they added a Type-C port to the computers.
Yeah. Well, I think it's almost 4 years ago now. Probably closer to 3 years ago now. They released what's known as USB 4.0, or USB 4 in this case, because they changed the branding. which that now mandates that in order to be USB 4 compatible, you cannot make anything with that is not Type-C. As in, it must be a Type-C male or Type-C female. You can't use A, you can't use B, you can't use micro, anything else. So, USB is desperately trying to kill all the old connectors because they have a lot of legacy connectors and they just want them to go away.
Yeah, the problem is I still have devices that use only like micro USB.
Yeah, which means people start making conversion cables. But
yeah, like right now I have a micro USB to USB.
Yeah.
I have that on my my plug-in strip.
Yep.
Like my plug-in strip has USB.
Yep.
On it, which is really nice.
Yeah.
If I didn't have that, I'd be using my PC to charge some of my things.
Yeah.
I was so off base and so
Um,
angry.
I was given a Madden football game, which wasn't that off base, but like it was off base in that it was a football game.
Actually, you have your truck.
Again, hold on. So I'll get to that one. So I've been given a Madden football game, which I wasn't off base because it was a video game. It was off base because I don't like sports.
But then again, you played Madden.
No, I've not.
Well, you played.
I played
football.
NFL Blitz,
Yeah,
which
NFL.
is not Madden.
Okay.
But, and also the other later NFL Blitz games are actually normal sports games. They're not actually fun. So, it's only that one. Truck-wise, when my parents asked me what kind of vehicle I wanted, and I just said, I don't really care, I just don't want it to be a truck. That still wasn't, I still wasn't off-base enough. I ended up enjoying that anyways. So it's like it made me angry at the time, or maybe upset at the time. I wasn't actually angry for very long because it was actually very useful.
Okay.
And it still was a car. I still submit that was not a truck. It was a car with a truck body. So I ended up being fine with that. No, I'm trying to think of something that was very off base and never became not off base. Like it's just always been like, why the fuck would you think that I would want that? It's like I feel like neither of those were sufficient enough. I mean, I guess my aunt did give me a knife at one point, which I'm not really keen on knives, but like, whatever. It's a pocket knife. I guess I haven't had anything that's that off base.
I think
Nothing that is that inappropriate. Like, there's been some inappropriate things, but not that inappropriate. Gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I want to say, like,
Secret Santas are always a mess.
yeah, I want to say the worst gift I absolutely hated was, believe it or not, a shirt. So it wasn't necessarily inappropriate. I was just angry at it. So I asked for a Pokemon shirt.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was a Pokemon shirt. Just any Pokemon shirt, didn't care, wanted a new Pokemon shirt.
Sure.
My aunt on my mom's side, that's the person I asked to get me it.
Yeah.
You can find Pokemon shirts anywhere
Sure.
nowadays. she gets me a flaming skull shirt that is green. And it looked...
It's pretty bad.
A, it looked ugly, and B, it just wasn't my kind of shirt. Like, do I still have it? I don't remember. I do not remember if I still have that shirt. But I just remember absolutely hating it.
I'm guessing, Gupdu, that your father does not approve then. Because, yeah, there's no way there is... Unless that was just an in-joke. Yeah, there isn't many ways to say I don't like you and your beliefs more than that.
But yeah, guys.
I guess the word I was thinking of was your way of life.
But yeah, guys, the kind of shirt that she gave me, it was pretty much like a heavy metal, like rock shirt, almost.
I mean, I'll say I almost got that upset when I think it was all. I don't know if it was all you guys or just them went to a concert and they came back with like a shirt from like I think it was all of you guys, but I didn't go.
Oh, the Josh Turner shirt.
Yeah, where I just got that shirt and I'm just like, I give no shits about this shirt. Like that's. I wasn't offended by it, but I'm just like, I don't fucking care. I don't understand why. Of anything that he could have got me, it's just like at that, it's like, I feel like there's got to have been anything else there that would have been more
There wasn't.
There really wasn't.
No.
So
the shirts were the best thing there. That's why we got it for you.
All right. So it's like, but yeah, so it's like, I was kind of just like
there might have been better shirts, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's just like, whatever.
Like, the only other thing that might have been remotely interesting to you would have been his albums.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, Gupdu. Yeah. That just sucks.
Yeah, I
Gupdu has absolutely won your question, Mr. B. There's nothing that either of us can even compete with. Just like, there's nothing else.
But yeah, like...
Yeah. Yeah, no. Not, like, I'll say, there haven't really been any gifts that I've been given that I can think of that have been that bad. Like, yeah, there's been some that I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Like, I'm just laughing at myself right now that the worst gift I ever got was a shirt.
Yeah. That's the thing. Is like we've been very fortunate. Most of the time when people give us gifts, they genuinely are just like, "What do you want?" And we say, "Here's the list," and they go get the stuff.
The only other like bad gifts I got were games I couldn't even play.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I got some Xbox Connect only games, which is the Xbox's motion control.
Yep. And it's like,
and I don't have that. I didn't have the accessory.
Yeah.
Because when they got me those games, I didn't even have a job at the time.
Yeah. He's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
So I couldn't even get Xbox Connect. By the way, guys, I do plan to get Xbox Connect at some point. But we'll see when I can get it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's that I understand. Like, I'm not gonna sit back and say that parents are like that. All parents are terrible with this. Like, there are absolutely kids that are unappreciative, who get stuff and like, and it is what they want, and they just don't give it. They just are not appreciative of the fact that they're getting a gift. They're just like, I deserve this thing. So I'm not going to sit back and say that anytime that line happens, the parent is being a terrible parent. I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I've been...
But as a parent, if you're not getting the thing your kid wants, and your kid is disappointed in the gift, and you could have gotten them what they wanted, and it wouldn't have cost, like, more. It's like, yeah, that is your fault as a parent. Like,
The only gift I was never appreciated was that shirt.
yeah. So it's like, most of the time, like, my thing is I'm very bad with getting with gifts anymore. Because most of the gifts that, when I grew up, most of the gifts that I got was games. As I've grown older, I can just buy the games I want myself. So most of the time, there aren't games that people can buy. Like, a good example of this. Anytime Christmas comes along and somebody asks what I want for Christmas, it's like, well, most of the stuff I want for Christmas I've probably already bought because they came out before Christmas.
That's good, Mr. P. That's great. I want jeans. Give me jeans.
I mean, actually, the funny thing is, I've actually legit said that. One time my mother asked, like, oh, what do you want me to get you? And I was like, I can actually just use clothes. Some of my clothes have been wearing out recently, so clothing would actually just be a great gift. I'd love clothes.
I can't even buy clothes right now because I have no room in my room. Like, even in my closet, guys, the only room I have for left is shirts. I can only have shirts.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. B. Just like, it's like, yeah, that's one of the things. It's like, a lot of people don't understand. It's like, yeah, it's not that I don't want to be appreciative. I'm not sitting, you're not sitting back and saying, I don't want to be appreciative of this. You're not being, like, entitled. You're just sitting back and saying, this gift, you asked me what I wanted. I gave you a list. I said, here's what I'd like. You didn't get that. And now you're telling me it's my fault. No, it's your fault. I told you, get this. You got me something that I don't want, don't need, and is not even appropriate for me. And now you think I should be appreciative? I'm not. I'd appreciate you listening to what I want.
Yeah, like, right now I have enough games on my list.
What you just ranted on was my childhood. It's like, yeah, it's like...
Anyway, so I have enough games that I want that I can still have games on my birthday and Christmas. Because there are just games I miss. Like, the Hogwarts game, Star Wars. I don't own any of those games.
Yeah, I think some of the worst gifts that you've honestly gotten for, like, birthdays or Christmas is things where they got you the wrong game. Where it's like, you asked for a game and they got you a different game by mistake. And it was like... And sometimes you'd already had that game. And it's like, that is like one of the, like, the worst games you've ever had. And it's literally just, oh, sorry, we didn't realize we got the wrong one. And it's like, and that's it. It's like, it's not...
Yeah, and it was like, an easy fix. So.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh, sorry, we fucked up. We'll fix that. It's just like, it's not that hard, people.
Yeah, that's why I don't want them to buy me, like, a PS Vita, because I know they'll buy me...
The PSP?
No. They'll buy me the weaker version, because there's a 1 tera version and a 500 gig version.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's cheaper, because that's father's mindset.
Yeah, this one's cheaper. Yes, because it's the wrong one.
Also,
by the way, you have exactly 1 minute.
Okay, I'll do the rest of this batch then. When I get my Xbox for my birthday, because guys, I'm getting the new Xbox for my birthday, I'm gonna say, okay, I'll pay the $300 and you can pay $200.
Yeah, sure.
Because I'm not sure if they have the money to spend $500.
That's fair.
And they could buy me a Vita, but the problem is, I have a feeling they'd get the less expensive ones over the
probably
more expensive one, which is the 1 tera one. And guys, the only reason I want the Vita right away is because the shop for the PS3 can go down anytime, and I still do not have Hatsune Miku 1, 2, and 3, which was on the Vita. And that's the newest console they are on. So I'm desperately trying to get it.
Yeah, guys, sorry that the end of our stream is ending on a sour note as we talk about terrible childhoods or terrible parents. Yeah, that's the thing. It's that, like, so for example, I'll go through like Secret Santing. For example, like at work, I'll give a list. Like at work, we have a Secret Santa thing, and generally I give a list, and I put on there some of my actual interests, but I also recognize that generally people are not going to actually go into those. Because, like, I'll put stuff like interested in anime, manga, games, stuff like that. And I know that most people are not going to try to buy for that. They're going to be like, okay, what are the food items that he put on this list? And I'm fine with that. It's like, I've tried to do the opposite, though. It's like, when somebody says, like, one person was into art, so I went out and got, like, an art book and, like, some stickers and stuff that seemed to match the kind of things she'd be interested in. One person, was into, movie tickets, and I was like, They said they were into movie tickets, and I was like, okay, but you didn't tell me what kind of movie, so I can't buy you movie tickets. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to go, but she also mentioned a few other things. So I said, okay, I'm going to go get you a puzzle that looks like a movie poster, because this seems to fit the things you've described, and it's the closest thing I can get that fits that.
Okay, so guys, the timer has stopped. So that is going to have to be it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to YouTube and Twitch. Comment to your videos. We do read them. Follow on Twitch. We are at 2,320 encounters, and we will see you guys in the next shiny hunt. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.